Ever since the 1970s, hot hatches have soared in popularity by creating a homogeneous relationship between performance and practicality. But what about compact wagons such as the 2017 Renault Megane GT that tones down the former and dials up the latter? The French brand first explored this niche in 2013 with the Megane GT 220 sport wagon, slotting it between the bread and butter Megans and the hardcore RS, fettled by sporty subdivision Renault Sport. With the chassis and, detuned, 2.0-liter turbo engine from the RS 265 hot hatch, but with two extra doors, it was no surprise when the GT 220 quickly turned from limited edition to permanent edition. A hatch version was added a year later. The wagon variant follows this time, bringing a familiar specification to the GT hatch released in October 2016, but with the requisite longer dimensions and bigger boot. The extra dose of practicality costs just $1,000 over the $38,490 hatch, the same premium charged for the Zen and GT line trim grades that complete the Renault Megane wagon lineup. That additional grand buys some extra metal and space. The wagon is 27 centimeters longer than the hatch, helping to boost luggage capacity by a third, from 434 liters to 580 liters. When dropping the rear seats, Renault says the wagon offers a total of 1,504 liters, compared with the hatch's 1,247 liters, up 21%. The maximum loading length in this scenario also stretches from about 158 centimeters to a more IKEA-friendly 175 centimeters, though the cargo floor isn't as flat as the Swedish brand's ready-to-assemble furniture owing to a prominent step where the seats fold. At least the wagon's sill height is lower than the smaller 5 doors, by 15 centimeters, to make loading, unloading easier, and seat release levers in the boot are standard. Look under the cargo floor of a Megane GT fitted with a $1,490 premium pack, as our test car was, and at first glance you might think Bose had diversified into temporary spare wheels, such is the size of the audio system's subwoofer. It means making do with a tire repair